GM friends, and welcome back to another episode on the Friends Validator YouTube channel. If this is your first video, I'm yours, Jure Maibaum, and this shows a hub that brings together crypto pioneers, exciting projects, and a thriving community. And today is another day where we have to talk once again about the EigenLayer ecosystem, because we at Friends Validator believe that the EigenLayer ecosystem is about to become the airdrop ecosystem in all of crypto in 2024, where you will be able to get the biggest airdrops. And there are a few do's and don'ts to really maximize your airdrop eligibility chances. And today we will uncover them. We will also show you how to stake with our brand new operator on the EigenLayer. And yeah, we will show you how to stake with us, and then also how to really increase your airdrop eligibility. And I will also show you a big alpha by the end of the episode, and also share our thesis about why EigenLayer will become so big and why a huge airdrop season is awaiting us. So, first things first, as mentioned, we launched an operator on EigenLayer. Operators are very similar to what folks know from the Cosmos or Solana ecosystem with the validators. So operators, validators, very, very similar. And you can imagine EigenLayer as the security layer that takes ETH or allows users to restake their staking rewards. So for example, you could go ahead and say, hey, I'm staking ETH, or I'm liquid staking ETH. And with the staking rewards, I restake to secure other applications. And these applications are called AVSs, actively validated services. And these are the actively validated services that are on EigenLayer today. The most promising one, most likely, is the EigenDA, the Eigen Data Availability layer. So rollups can plug into the EigenDA to get data availability. And the clue is that people really have to understand, that's very, very important when you want to restake on EigenLayer, is that all of these projects, they will most likely do airdrops. And if you want to get exposure to these airdrops, you have to choose your operator wisely. Because in Cosmos, for example, if, like, take the Celestia airdrop as an example, if you staked Atom, it didn't matter with which validator you were staking with. It didn't matter if you staked with Stakes2 or with Friends or with Cosmos Station or with Course One, really didn't matter. You were able to get the Chia airdrop. On EigenLayer, it's slightly different, because if you restake on EigenLayer and you want to get, for example, the EigenDA airdrop, you have to make sure that you are staking with an operator that also actively secures one of these AVSs, because each AVS has its own rules and criteria, for example, different slashing rules. So everything is different over there. So an operator actively needs to decide whether it wants to secure one of these AVSs or not. If the operator does not secure one of these AVSs, then the fellow stakers or restakers won't be eligible for the airdrop of each AVS. But yeah, let us start at the beginning. So currently, as you see, I have no restake points, no nothing. This is a completely untouched address to show you how to start from the get-go. Here you can see on the EigenLayer dashboard, that's like really the first step. What do we see here? Well, we see the opportunity to restake. And there's either the opportunity to restake native ETH, but therefore you have to create an EigenLayer pod, which is like relatively technical, so we don't do that. So we decide to go for liquid restaking. So we liquid stake our tokens, and then we restake the staking rewards. The only clue is that we don't have any restaked that we don't have any liquid stake ether now, and this is why we will go to Swell staked ether. Why will we go to Swell network to liquid stake our ETH there? Well, there's a very, very simple reason. The reason why we do this is because Swell Finance is a liquid staking protocol, and most likely they will also do an airdrop. So this is like the first piece of alpha here. We also covered Swell Network in another video before, but if you really want to make sure that you max out your airdrop eligibility chances, Swell Network is a very, very good way to start with. So just liquid stake your ETH on Swell network because there's no Swell network token or something. So we're now on Swell network, and let's say, okay, we want to stake 0.04 ETH, which is around $100. Current transaction fee is $3, which is expensive for Solana and Cosmos terms, but I will tell you more about our opinion on the transaction fees in a second. But yeah, for Ethereum conditions, $3 for a transaction is not too bad. I connected my MetaMask wallet already, and now I have to sign my transaction, confirm a couple of things. And the transaction is about to get through. And transaction completed. Now we are liquid staking our ETH because now we got SW ETH, which is like a liquid staked ETH. And because we did that, we go back to the EigenLayer page. Again, my wallet is already connected. And now we have to look for Swell staked Ether. Now we are here and we see, oh, nice. Our balance is 0.038 Swell staked ETH. So we just click on max. We click on deposit and now deposit our just liquid staked Ether on EigenLayer. And now, as you can see, everything worked well. Here is some dust left, but I now restaked 0.03 SW ETH. We go to the dashboard, and now you can also see here that, yeah, my ETH, my liquid stake ETH via Swell network is being restaked. And now the next part. So in order to become eligible for all of these AVSs, we need to select an operator. So we go to operator. And in our case, obviously, we go to Friends Validator X DeFi Dojo. And here you can see that I can now delegate my 0.03 Swell ETH to our validator. As of now, and here you see these AVSs. As of now, at the time of recording, we haven't registered for EigenDA, but as soon as this video is live, we will be an operator for the EigenDA. So yeah, if you start staking with us, you will be exposed to the EigenDA AVS, so don't worry about that. And there will be much more AVSs listed. We are going full force with the guys from DeFi Dojo to onboard as many AVSs as possible. So really no worries about that. But yeah, we just launched the operator, so we haven't activated that. But again, as soon as this video is out, you will be able to see a lot of different registered AVSs from our end. Anyway, now I delegate to DeFi Dojo X friends. I click on delegate. MetaMask is opening. I sign the transaction. And now everything is done because now I am specifically restaking with the operator DeFi Dojo X friends validator. If you want to undelegate, then you click on undelegate. I don't know why this message shows up here, delegation failed, because the delegation obviously worked. So don't get confused by that. But yeah, now you can undelegate here. And the interesting fact about, an interesting thing about EigenLayer is, and I also just learned that, is if you, for example, want to go ahead and stake with another validator, or like operator, better said, you can't do that. You first have to unstake everything from the one operator you are currently restaking with. So it's not possible for you, like similar to what we know from the Cosmos ecosystem, that you can pick different operators. You really have to commit to one operator. And if you want to stake or restake with a new operator, then you have to undelegate your entire stake from your current operator and start all over again. So yes, pick your operator wisely. DeFi Dojo X we provide the highest security, and yeah, you will have a lot of AVSs listed on DeFi Dojo very soon, and therefore you will have exposure to all of that. I wanted to say one thing about Ethereum because people say, oh, the gas fees are so high. And we also got this feedback when we first released our tutorial about EtherFi. We also showed you how to become eligible for the EtherFi airdrop a couple of months ago. And the comment box was full of people saying, yes, the transaction fees are way too high and it's not worth it. We at Friends have a very different opinion on that because yes, it's relatively expensive to use Ethereum, but the airdrops are the most rewarding ones by far in the entire crypto industry. In the case of EtherFi, by the way, yes, I paid like $20 in gas fees, but my airdrop was worth $1,500 or $1,600, which is like a very nice ROI. And the reason why especially EigenLayer and Ethereum is like such a huge airdrop ecosystem, or why we expect to see a lot of rewarding airdrops in this ecosystem, is because most of the TVL is in Ethereum, no doubt about that. And I think the current market cap of ETH is around 380 billion or something at the time of recording, at least. So this is like huge, and all of this capital is also being redirected to the airdrop receivers, because like the more capital there is in an ecosystem, the higher the airdrop will be. And this is very important to understand. So yes, Ethereum is relatively expensive to use, but the airdrops in the Ethereum ecosystem have been the most rewarding ones, at least for me. And I believe we will continue seeing that, especially in the EigenLayer ecosystem, because everyone is now trying to get a lot of stake to, for example, the LRTs. So you can also restake your ETH via so-called liquid restaking tokens protocol. So, for example, you can see it also here. One of the most prominent ones, for example, Renzo, or where's the other one? Yeah, Renzo is a very popular one, or Puffer Finance. You can also restake your ETH there. We published a few tutorials already about both Puffer Finance, Renzo, and KelpDAO, for example. And all of these applications will also do airdrops. You can collect Kelp points, or also points on Puffer Finance to get a juicy airdrop. And as you can see, there's a lot of capital locked already, and they are competing with each other who is becoming the most dominant liquid restaking protocol. So everyone is trying to give out airdrops right now and incentivize users the most to come to their fellow applications. Let it be in the liquid staking ecosystem, like with Swell Network, for example. Let it be on EigenLayer itself, more about that in a second, or with these liquid restaking protocols. And then obviously I've mentioned it already, the different AVSs. So airdrop after airdrop after airdrop, airdrops left and right. And we talk about applications, and you see it here, with billions of TVLs. So all of these applications will do airdrops that are most likely not only dust. I have never experienced that in the Ethereum ecosystem. So this is very important to understand. Plus, the biggest airdrop of them all, the EigenLayer airdrop itself. We don't have a precise number right now at what valuation EigenLayer will launch, but the valuation estimations range from something between $20 and $100 billion, which would be the largest airdrop or the largest launch ever in the history of crypto. So yeah, EigenLayer really has the potential to become the biggest airdrop in the history of crypto. So this will really mark the kickoff of this huge airdrop summer, maybe, in the EigenLayer ecosystem. I wanted to show you one more piece of alpha, which is actually also on Swell, because there is the Swell layer 2, and you can actually deposit some ETH on the Swell layer 2. Why is this interesting? Well, if you go to stake, usually you see a banner here, but today you don't see it anymore for what reasons whatsoever. But what you can do is you can deposit some ETH on the Swell on the Swell network layer 2. And why is this interesting? Well, you can boost your EigenLayer points with that, because Swell Network announced very recently that they will give away 1 million EigenLayer points to everyone who decides to deposit some ETH or Restake ETH on the Swell layer 2. So yeah, this is also obviously a nice alpha here. And yeah, now you can also see the banner here that informs you that in 17 days this window will close. And yeah, now you can basically go ahead and yeah, deposit your restaked ETH. You can go to this side here and say, okay, I want to deposit my 0.1 ETH and tap it in. I sign all of my transactions in my MetaMask wallet. I click on confirm. And the transaction is completed. I just deposited some ETH on the Swell layer 2. And this will make me eligible for a part of the 1 million EigenLayer points that will be given away to all of the Swell layer 2 depositors. And yeah, a few more concluding words here. As you can see, everyone is giving incentives out right now in this EigenLayer ecosystem to get all of this ETH and to get all of these users accumulated. So you see a lot of incentives here, like point boosts, you see increased APRs left and right, you see airdrops left and right. And yeah, these are the reasons why we at Friends Validator believe that the EigenLayer ecosystem right now is the ecosystem to be in if you really want to max out the opportunities in the next few weeks and months. And yeah, the most interesting aspect about this ecosystem is that everything is based on ETH, and Ethereum is, love it or hate it, it is the second largest ecosystem in all of crypto. So yeah, much more capital is in this ecosystem, and this is the reason why we highly suggest you guys to have a look at this. But that's it for today. If you found this content valuable, please go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel to stay on top of everything what is happening in the EigenLayer ecosystem and beyond. We will update you here with several tutorials and videos and make sure that you are really on top of everything to get all of the airdrops in the EigenLayer ecosystem and beyond. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video if you found this content valuable. And with that being said, I hope I will see you the next time.